Welcome to Foundation Step 8, developing your personal self-care plan, your commitment to yourself, the live documents. And take some time on this, please, because there's different areas that we want to look at our life. And remember, be creative as you want. Build this off your strengths. Look at the areas in your life holistically on what you want to do. We want to look at our spirituality. We want to look at our physical health. We want to look at our emotional and mental health. We want to look at our nutrition, our sleep, being a good citizen, our home and environment, and how we connect socially with family and friends. And so this is a plan for you to bring the creativity, establish this self-care plan. And remember, it's a living document, so you can always go back and change as life evolves. And that's the beautiful thing. And I've said this over, really the entire process we've been going through has been self-care. There's no better self-care in my mind than committing to my mindfulness practice in the morning and setting intentions for my day, because that allows me to be in a better place personally, inwardly, so I can connect with people, places, and things throughout the day. I also want to talk a little bit about the well-being practices, because in the well-being section, we go into the Foundation Step 8 Open Awareness Meditation, where there is really not much guidance. It's an open awareness. And so as we develop this self-care plan, let the well-being practices be on top of the Foundation Step 8 Open Awareness Meditation, be a point where we start developing our own practices. That's right, making it your own. And what mindfulness-based stress reduction did for me was a foundation. And once I went through the 8-week program, it opened the doors for me to explore other forms of meditation, trauma work, somatic body work, all of it. And so there's a reason I call these foundation steps. I am hoping that once you get to Foundation Step 8, you're at the point where we start developing our own practice around sitting formal meditation, setting our intentions to bring this mindfulness into our daily life and everything we do, and remembering to do it based on our intentions in the morning. Creating our own movement practice, walking, strength training, hiking, cycling, yoga, whatever it may be. The movement practices that are in the videos, your own reflection questions, and your own ritual at night. For those of you who have a difficult time sleeping, when it came to the foundation step on sleeping, I haven't slept much in my entire life, and the PTSD, I had a lot of nightmares with the medications. They keep me up at night and restless. And so I had to discover that how I was maybe an hour before going to bed, and going to bed around the same time every evening, and then waking up around the same time every morning and do my ritual, laying down yoga, maybe a lying down body scan, maybe a body scan in the bed, or a heart practice, which we'll talk about in Foundation Step 9, in heart-centered practices and reconciliation. So let this lesson on Foundation Step 8, developing a self-care plan, be a reflection. And I use mine as an example. It's not it's just an example. It's not the guideline you have to follow. You make it your own. It's for you, your personal self-care plan, your plan for yourself, for your well-being, where you can commit and grow. and personally grow and be in a good place with your well-being. Which leads into the well-being practices of start making your daily routine, filling your days according to your self-care plan and the practices that have resonated with you thus far. And commit. So thank you very much. See you next lesson.